What's going on, everyone? It's Sean here, and today I'm back to review Nike's collaboration with Travis Scott on the Air Force One Low. This was released as part of the AF100 collection to celebrate the Air Force One's 35th anniversary. These released on December 2nd for a US retail price of $150 and a Canadian retail price of $200. The official colorway for this shoe is white, white, and you guessed it, white again. So all the Air Forces in the AF100 collection came in a special edition box that looks like this. So the box, as you can see, is all white. At the very top we have the word Force spelled out in this translucent colored font, and then at the very front we have the size label and the Nike logo as well. So similar to Travis Scott's personality and his music style, this shoe is absolutely all over the place. So the base layer of this shoe, unlike your traditional Air Force One, this is done in the canvas material done in white. So this canvas is pretty much found on the entire upper of the shoe, and it's accented with this piping effect that's found on all the seams on the upper. At first glance, when you take a look at this piping, it looks like it's just off-white, but this is actually done in like a colored 3M. So if you take a picture of this shoe with flash, you'll see that each of these strips of piping is done in its own unique color when exposed to flash. Running up the center of the shoe on both sides are these metallic eyelets done in this metallic gray color, and then at the very base of the tongue or at the very top of the toe box, we have this very small embroidered Nike swoosh done in white. Complementing the tongue area are these two patches that are done in this chenille or like a fleece-like material. So on the left foot we have a patch of Travis Scott in cartoon form, and then on the right foot we have the Cactus Jack logo. I want to point out that both of these patches can be removed if you're not feeling them, and they're held down to the shoe using two buttons. Underneath these patches are these two lace tags or doubrays, or whatever you want to call them. They're done in this metallic silver finish, and they're supposed to mimic Travis Scott's grills. And underneath all this, we have the laces, which are done in a flat style in white, done in this very soft fabric-like material. At the edge of the laces, we have these lace tips, which are done in this metallic style in this matte gray color. The tongue on these is also done in this white canvas material, and they feature this Nike Air Force One tag done in nylon that's done in this upside-down finish. The edges of the tongue also feature that same piping that's found on the rest of the upper of the shoe, done in 3M. Taking a look at the back heel, we have this strip of 3M running down the center, and then we have Nike Air branding embroidered directly into the canvas, but of course this is once again done in upside down fashion. The inner liner of the shoe is done in white, and the insoles on these shoes are done in red. They feature Nike Air branding on the heel done in black, as well as Travis on the left foot and Scott on the right foot that are done in this backwards fashion. Of course, the dopest aspect of this shoe is the removable and interchangeable swooshes. The default swooshes on these shoes are done with this chrome finish, and these can be found on both sides of the shoe. If chrome isn't your thing, you have two other options to choose from. So these also come with this flame-styled Nike swoosh, as well as this quilted iridescent Nike swoosh. In fact, because these swooshes are held together onto the shoe using Velcro, I've seen people put on 2 or even 3 of the swooshes all together on one side of the shoe. Having so much flexibility in how you can customize the look on these shoes, this is really what sets it apart from the rest of the shoes from the AF100 collection. The midsole on these is your standard Air Force One midsole done in white with the Air branding on the lateral side of the back heel, and encapsulated within the shoe is a Nike Air bubble. Finally, take a look at the bottom. This is your classic Air Force One outsole with this Nike branding on the medial edge, and this is done in this gum finish. In terms of sizing, so I typically go a half size down for my standard Air Force Ones, but for this shoe I was able to get by comfortably sticking with my true size. So maybe it's because there's more padding all around the shoe, or maybe it's because the canvas material is a bit thicker than your traditional leather, but in either case, this definitely felt fine sticking with my true size, and I probably wouldn't go down a half size if I had the choice. Comfort-wise, so the Air Force One isn't really a shoe that I consider to be that comfortable. It is a shoe from the 80s that features pretty outdated technology, and the majority of the comfort does come from the insole, if anything. At the end of the day, I'm not going to say that this shoe is uncomfortable by any stretch, but definitely the reason why I'm buying this is because of the originality and the customization options as opposed to the comfort. So now let me lace these up and show you guys how these are when worn on feet. overall, as I mentioned previously, this is probably my favorite shoe out of the AF100 collection. I really like how you can customize the look of the swooshes on the shoe, and there's a lot of small hidden details that aren't really visible to the naked eye. So these metallic eyelets, the chenille patches, the grills, the 3M, and really ties it together and makes it a shoe that's really random, really crazy, but for some reason it just works. The one criticism that I have though is that this canvas material, I'm not even going to sugarcoat this is definitely a dirt magnet. So just by wearing this for less than an hour and by taking pictures of these outside, I already got a few stains on the canvas upper, and I can see this being a pretty big issue the more I wear it down the line. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of these Travis Scott Air Force Ones. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give me that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and be sure to give me a follow on my Instagram as well at SGO8. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next review.